And I like this North Star illustration because whenever we find ourselves on a road or a path in life and it doesn't work, or it's resembling a road you've been on before, it's just geography. And that's, if we really look at life in such a simple way, that, oh, yeah, I've been down this road before. I've dated this person before. It is not if we get on the wrong road when we're traveling, we don't sit and, chastise and berate ourselves and shame ourselves. We're like, it sucks. But we just get on GPS, or we get on Waze, whatever it is that you use, and you move in a different direction. And that's really what life is. Hello Aries, welcome to Divine Goddess Tarot. My name is Jessica and this is your weekly Zodiac reading. Let's jump right in and see what messages are coming through for Aries. And of course this is for your Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus. And let's see what your overall energies are this week. So that's what will be the first lineup of what overall messages, perhaps things coming up for you. So let's see. Go right there. Loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. So some of you could be going through this or coming out of it. And then this is your next lineup, which will be your higher self or future self. So with this energy, let's see what messages you have for you. The wild hunt, excitement, frenzy, and journey. Beautiful. Some things could definitely be turning around for you, Aries, if you've been in this slump, or you are at the start of this feeling of a resurrection from something that you have been going through. So let's see here. This is your spiritual support group, which is like your guides, your angels, your goddesses, gods, as well as devils and demons, everything that supports you in this journey. So the messages are River of Blessings, releasing constraints. Right. And then last but not least, some tips and tricks, or just some advice, whatever comes through for the message for you with this. Some of these are really wanting to stick. Right there. So join in. So let's now define these messages with tarot and see what's coming through. All right, so what messages for Aries are coming through regarding the overall energy for the week? Five of Cups. That has been showing up so much lately. I really feel a lot of people are going through a lot of transition right now, switching things. The Lovers. Right there. Seven of Swords. Your higher future self. Woo! All right, the Fool, Page of Swords, the Star, Two of Pentacles, the Fortune, Six of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the World, right there, and Three of Cups. All right. So like I said, a lot of you, and a lot of the readings are coming up with this Five of Cups energy. I really feel it's time for a lot of people. They've been so focused on the loss of things or things that haven't worked that they're really, there's a little path behind this guy, and he only has to take it. He just has to turn around and basically see what he's got and move forward with that and get on a different path. And it's about transitioning fast. So I really feel a lot of people have been stuck in this energy for quite some time, and they're really now beginning to understand that it's what we focus on is what we create. It's what we manifest. So if we stop focusing on the loss or attachments to how things we thought were going to turn out, it's time for us to really move quickly into transitioning into moving in a different direction. And by doing that, and that could have been a love relationship. This could have been something that you're healing. But this week, this energy is the lovers. Like someone could be coming in through, or you could just be even, in a hopeful state as you've turned around and look at full cups. You're having perhaps some hope that there could be this connection for you coming. That when you finally start looking at the optimistic things of life, and that there was beauty in this relationship, if that's what it is, if that was what this loss is, that now you can go, okay, you know what? This happened for a reason. And now it's time for me to dream again and put into the vortex, if you will, as Abraham Hicks calls it, to put into what we actually desire. And you've got the star card over here from your higher and future self. I really do feel, without getting too far ahead of this, is that it's really in alignment with that. And it's diagonal of the lovers. It is about dreaming. And then when you go up, you've got Wheel of Fortune and you've got the Page of Pentacles. So when you read this in the full picture and the scope of it, of where things are pointing, it's saying keep going, start dreaming, start putting that your full cups in place. And for some of you, it could be this week of meeting someone that inspires you to risk again, to try again. And sometimes even if you meet an amazing person, and they may be with another person, or they may be in relationship, but they're just awesome, and you're like, oh, that is telling you something. It's not telling you that perhaps is your person, but it's telling you that person inspires a part of you that says, okay, if sake it was a Joe or a Josephine, but they're married and they're just amazing, and you're so attracted to them, but you know that they're taken. Use them as kind of a symbol. Go, one day I'm going to find my Joe or my Josephine. That's what I'm hearing is right now, is to really get focused on and clear on the things that you want. And then when you do, take what's yours and run. Like Seven of Swords right now, I really feel that this energy for you this week, Aries, is more or less taking what works, taking what you know, leave what has spilled, what is no longer there, and leave it and go. Like move on. It's time to move on from this energy. It's time for resurrection. It's time for something new. And it's time to start dreaming about it. And your higher self, with this wild hunt, excitement, frenzy, and journey, I really feel that you're setting off with the full right underneath to have that leap of faith of trying again, because that's all about life. It's so cyclical that we have all of these processes that show us things, we learn, we grow, and then we start all over on our journey, it feels. And even with some of you that are in a long-term relationship, perhaps it's an old way of being. Perhaps it's now setting off with your partner in a different way, a more educated way of how to treat each other, re-romance each other. All these things that are coming up. It's new beginnings, it's resurrection, and trying again. Do it again until you succeed. Groundhog's Day will always be one of my favorite movies, because it is, if we only had the perfect day to do it over and over, and we actually really do. Every day is a new opportunity for more choices, for different choices, for doing it better. And so go into that with that Page of Swords energy of implementing it and speaking your magical words of intention. And of course, you've got the star right there, which is hope, so which is dreams. It's creating your North Star and your direction, that you are moving forward. You're not looking back anymore at this loss. And the universe, and there might be residue of that. If you're in a relationship and you two are moving forward in a different direction, you can't be constantly dragging in the back of what didn't work or the mistakes that were made. You've got to choose to look forward. You've got to just move forward with it and realize that, that was a part of your journey to direct yourself in a different way. And I like this North Star illustration, because whenever we find ourselves on a road or a path in life and it doesn't work, or it's resembling a road you've been on before, it's just geography. And that's, if we really look at life in such a simple way, that, oh, yeah, I've been down this road before. I've dated this person before. It is not if we get on the wrong road when we're traveling, we don't sit and, chastise and berate ourselves and shame ourselves. We're like, it sucks. But we just get on GPS, or we get on Waze, whatever it is that you use, and you move in a different direction. And that's really what life is. And I really feel that with this star card, that it's really encouraging you to find your new way, your new path. And if you find yourself on a similar road, it's just geography. Don't get stuck with it. Move on. And so your guides, your spiritual support group, the River of Blessings. And I feel like that this is kind of your own little map right here of going, if you do this and you do this and you keep going, you will have those River of Blessings. You already are in the River of Blessings. Remember that when we lose something, the universe always says yes to it, to something of its equal value, or something more. There's that really loss in life. If someone loses someone in death, it's transitioning. That's the part of life. Perhaps the win is you got to have a life with somebody, and that's the journey, and they never leave you, and that's the win. So there's always blessings, there's always silver linings in everything. And when you do these things, there always is balance of moving forward, not getting stuck in what doesn't work. And when you do that, and when you have that intention fully out there, you've got the Wheel of Fortune right here, which is basically, it's a wheel. It's highs, it's lows, and it's just the way life goes. And I didn't mean for it to rhyme, but it does. And so there you have it. It was meant to be, right? And so just remember that, and I'm feeling like this feels a little bit yo-yo-ish, with the Two of Pentacles, but it is about balance. It's about knowing that some days you're going to feel great, some days you're not going to. And when you don't lean upon that, knowing that you're not alone and that you're just having a rough day or a rough time, don't stay there. Don't live there. Just occasionally visit when you feel in that place. Six of Cups, I really feel here is really encouraging you to kind of stay youthful. Like, no matter how hard you've been hurt, no matter what you've been through, to keep going back to that more youthful excitement part of life, of what's next. You see little children, and they don't want to take a nap. They don't want to stop for a minute because they're so excited. They don't want to miss anything. And so get excited about your life again. The flowers here that are in these cups, they're not going to last forever. So I'm really feeling that, enjoy every moment of your life. Be in the moment. So to kind of balance all of these energies out, join in. I really feel that you've got Three of Cups down here. This summarizes your reading really well. Connect, go do things with friends, with family, do new things, try new things, get out in the world. You've got the World card. I just really feel with all this action and all these messages that when you do these things, remember, tarot is great for shining light on truths, but if we don't take action in our own life and in our own story, it's not going to just knock on our door. We've got to take action. And I say that with a little bit of duplicity, because there's a part of life too that when you set that intention, it does. But you got to still get out of your door. You've got to try new things. You've got to take action in your life. So as they say, when your boat comes in, you got to get on. So lots of things coming in for you. So when you do, like I said, get on that boat. And the message here is join in. So yeah, I love this. Lots of things coming your way. If it's not new love, it is the intention of love. If you are in love, I feel like that it is a deeper level of love that you will be going. So I love this reading, Aries. Make sure that you check out your sun, moon, and rising, as well as Venus, so you get the full scope of all of the messages coming in for you this week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.